is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Two hot chicks, Joe's Bar and Grill. Got into a tussle like bad girls will. Out of the bar to the parking lot. Fussing and a
I like
cussing
this.
over what I got from the parking lot. Took it to the woods. You gotta know, honey, that I got
I like that. That was great. That's our new opening.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
I like that opening. Hey, welcome to the Steve Squared Show. I'm your host, Funny Man Steve K, coming to you live from Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, New York on Hempstead Turnpike. It's October 7th. To my left, a great guy. He's gonna input a lot to the show. He prepared more than any other week. I'm so ready for what he's going to deliver. He's already delivered on the intro music. We could thank that intro music to the Stray Cats, and we'll get into that in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please, my friend and co-partner, Stephen Mandracino.
Thank you, Stephen Kaminsky. How are you doing, sir? Thank you. That's better.
I know. I didn't mean to.
That's all right.
This is
after a year or so.
I know.
I'm just totally used to this by now. It's all right. It's all good.
40
Good to be here.
47 shows, and I still hit the siren before the applause.
And Sally is still with us. after all
Sally's
this
right.
time.
Sally's
Thank you,
to my
Sally.
right. She's helping us right now with our social media. She's trying to get our show going, just national.
And we're pretty much antisocial, so
That is true.
we need help.
Well, since we had calls from all over the country last week.
Yes, we did.
We had Lisa Market Smith from Portland, Oregon. You didn't think I'd remember
That was a
her.
few weeks ago.
Sure. And just last week, we had our good buddy. He's from, where was he from? Tennessee?
Was that the list?
Yeah, what was
Can't
his name?
remember.
His name, I think he was Austin from Texas.
It could have been him. It could have been him.
I think it was. And you okay over there, Sally? How you doing over there? I got Sally working like mad woman. She's putting up.
What goes on,
Oh.
behind the scenes?
I like what goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, don't you?
While Sally's queuing us up, I'll open up a tasty beverage to start the show. As you all know, our show is sponsored by Celsius Energy Drink.
No, it's not.
And I hope the Yanks are ready tonight, and they're pumping up some of these Celsius Energy Drinks right now. I'm sure they are. I hope they're ready to go. I'll give us a nice little opening, Steve. Ready?
No, they're not. They're not sponsored by the Celsius. Okay, yeah, that sounds good, too.
What are you talking
Amazing
about?
the sounds that come out of that thing.
They don't know yet, but they are our sponsors. I billed them last week. I don't know if I'll
You
be
build them, okay.
Yeah, well, because I announce them every show, and I'm still waiting for. I'll have to send that to billing. Sally? Do we have a billing department? Get on your mic, Sally! For God's sake, the world can't hear you.
Here I am.
There you
Hi,
are.
everyone.
Hey,
Yay.
Sally.
The Steve Squared Show, yay!
How did we do? Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, look at that, Steve. Look at this. Sally's amazing.
That's us.
So now, can I go back to my blurbs?
Absolutely. You could do and turn your volume on, whatever you want to do. You just have to get off of that page.
I got a lot of stuff to do. Let me do my house. Steve, talk to the people while you're.
Lot of work.
How was your weekend, Steve? Talk about
That was
your
my
week.
weekend. It was good.
No, tell the real thing. What you did to me.
Well, first thing, the weekend, you're talking about what I did on Thursday
Well, yeah.
against everything that you believe in. It was a miserable day Thursday. I had 2 days off after. I didn't quite want to go home. I felt like going to the movies, which I do. Sometimes I go to the movies by myself. I'm sorry. And I did. And
what did you see? Tell the world what you saw.
I saw Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro,
You keep talking. I'll do this.
Robert De Niro, and a few other people here and there. I can't think of anyone right now. Actually, Frances Conroy, if you know her. She's actually very good, but this movie was horrible.
Really? Oh my God, Steve! Don't be shy. Tell us what you really think.
It was terrible.
Wow.
Terrible.
Oh my God, Sally! You scared me half to death. Sally just put up the Joker right there. That was probably the best scene in the movie.
This guy's trying to get into governors right now.
That is.
I hope they don't let him in.
He's got clown face on. That guy, you shouldn't clown around in this place. What is this? This is a
Sally, did you go
nothing
see
funny
it?
goes on here.
I did see it.
What did you guys think? Well, I got Steve's opinion. What did you think, Sal?
I didn't like it. And
I
I
was-
feel really bad about that because I think he was great.
I think the acting was fine. I think it was just a miserable film. Miserable film.
All I know is for the first hour, I was like, okay, when's it gonna?
I mean, do we need to?
I don't want to ruin it for people.
I
But
know that I didn't like the ending of it. It needed. I didn't believe it for one thing.
No.
No,
What was wrong with it?
it was just.
I had an idea that it wasn't going to be just from the trailer, but I didn't get to see it. So thanks for saving me the $12.50. Thank you, Sally. Thanks for saving me the 12. Now, Steve, keep talking because there's a problem here.
I think there's a lot of people complaining about the violence that is involved with this. And yes, the violence bothers me. But of course, a lot of the comic boys and directors out there in the industry are saying, well, you can sit through a Goodfellas, this Scorsese movie. There's a lot of violence in that. Yeah, but a lot of that was based on a true story or whatever. And I don't know. I can't explain why I don't like this film compared to that. It was a better made film, actually. You can watch a movie like
Not
Goodfellas.
only are you not a very nice person, you're also a slob.
Wow.
Yes.
That's not right.
No,
Just
it's
because
not.
Steve gives his opinion, he's being called a slob
not right.
by our guest in the
It's not
studio
right.
audience.
I shouldn't be talking.
You shouldn't be talked to like that.
No.
So you might notice there's a problem here, Steve. I'm going to have to remove the headset. I have a drink here, and I don't have a straw. I'll be back.
Are you kidding me?
I don't have a straw.
Just drink out of the
I will not.
sippy.
Stop the show.
Out of the sippy sip.
I found it a slow movie.
I found it slow, yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't find
And a lot of mental illness stuff going on.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it was a little. I felt like the previews. I was really excited about the previews,
Right.
and then I feel like it didn't really deliver in the
No.
movie.
But
didn't.
the movie took in $96 million this
$1
weekend.
It got like 68 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It did. So you got to love your Rotomot. They know what time of day it
You
is.
know, it's about time we get into a new era of filmmaking right now. I mean, I love superhero movies, but it's not the only thing around.
That's right.
And now, did you see the quote that Scorsese was talking about these films? And he said, "Well, they're not real. They're not real cinema. They're not cinema. They're theme park rides." So
I
everyone's up in arms.
Oh. Yeah, he's hurting a big industry right
It was one
there.
thing when Bill Maher went up against these movies. You know,
Right.
when Martin Scorsese, no one's gonna say, Martin Scorsese's a schmuck, because he's not. He's a great director.
Well, while you were watching The Joker
What were you doing?
and leaving me high and dry,
That's what I do.
I know you did.
I loved every minute of it. Wow. It's a lot of straws here, Steve, by the
Yeah,
way.
I
What
thought
is-
I would
what-
like to,
what is-
Sally, I'd like to donate
is-
some straws to the Governor's Comedy Club.
What's this? Where'd you?
Well, I don't ever want to be without a straw. It's my straws.
Can I have one?
You can have one. So you might have noticed what I'm donning. I like that word. What I'm wearing, Sally.
Is that your dog?
You
Is that
see
your
what I'm
family
wearing?
dog?
You see that? That's a dog right there.
Oh, is that your little puppy?
That's my sister's dog,
Oh, wow.
Bailey. So my sister got me this shirt with Bailey on it, and I'll tell you why I chose to wear this shirt today. A, because I do love Bailey. She's a good dog. Labradoodle, don't you know? But I went on this our governor's govsradio.com, which is where you can consume this show, govsradio.com. You can call us, because we've been getting a good string of calls lately. I believe that would be 465, that's 516, for those of you out of town, which we do get a lot of out-of-town people. It's 516-465-3990. And check out our Instagram, Steve Squared Show, YouTube, Steve Squared Show, Squeeze. And I now realize that we have this new site, this new store, some swag, right? I get the email, the company email from Govs that we're selling merch. We got swag. So I get all excited. I want to see Steve's face on something. That was my lifelong dream. So here you go. Sally's putting it up. She's got it right there. Here you go. So for those of you watching,
that's just
so I feel horrible because my first rant, my first unacceptable moment, which you all know I love unacceptable moments, was going to be
So you get Zippo, nada.
nada. Right. So I didn't see anything of our stuff on the site last night. So I come in, I'm ready to just cause havoc. Hell,
You were gonna get
wrath.
angry.
I was going to say, you know what? We're not part of this place. They don't care about the Steve Square Show. A, because we do one show every 6 months, which is problematic.
Well, there was a prop. I'm talking into a screen.
Talking to the screen.
There was a
talking
problem for
I
a
talking
while.
to my steering wheel.
I've got
You
a
guys are
mug.
really, you know,
I've
pretty
got a mug.
consistent.
We're trying.
Aside from eye infection boy over there.
That
I
is
mean,
true.
it was pretty, you know.
It was pretty
you-
bad.
that was the eye of
Really
It was
come here
good.
and wreak disease upon people.
The Steve had the eye the eye of the
I
storm.
don't want Robert Klein to walk in here and all of a sudden he's scratching his eyes on stage.
Well,
until, you know,
or Gilbert Godfrey, as the case may be.
God forbid.
Yeah, that was Steve had the eye of the storm. So we've weathered it. Steve has got both eyes ready to go.
And Steve has his little dates to go on to. The man, you know, he's a working actor, so he has to, you know.
I do. We'll get into that because I have been cast in a webisode.
a webisode.
I'm in a webisode.
Those are big
Nice.
things now.
Yeah. So I'll tell you about that webisode. So anyway, I was upset and I didn't think we had any merch, but apparently we do. For a
Wow, look at that.
Look at that. For a Sally, get all the angles.
I
of
like
it.
the other side better,
Oh,
much better.
yeah, it is a nice mug.
That's a nice side. The
So
other side is.
say it's Christmas time. It's cold out. You want to sip some hot cocoa around the fire, right? What better way to do so than share the Steve Square? Share the square, I say. Stop it. You okay?
Yep.
So
I have the bucket just in case of these emergencies.
what are you talking about? Look at that. We look fantastic. Who wouldn't want to sip a nice, tasty beverage with the Steve Squares? And you can do that for a measly, what is that? $39.99? No, I'm just kidding.
Merely $9,000
For
52
if you
cents.
have yourself
$14.99.
$14.90, that's a steal. I'm buying one right now. I'm getting 3. I'm giving them to my family for Christmas.
And there's a countdown. 3 days, 4 hours, 16 minutes, and 54 seconds.
Well, they've only obviously ordered one for us to sell. So hurry up. If you're on the line, we take this is like one of those. I feel like it's a telethon. So call in. You get this lovely Steve Squared mug. You might even get a chance to meet the other half of the square to my left. So don't be shy. Call in. We operators are standing by. We're accepting your pledges.
Yeah, and
Excuse me.
so go on. It's www.teespring.com and put Govs Radio in the search bar. And if you put the promo code free ship, that's
Excuse me?
ship, not
There's no reason to
shit.
talk to me
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, so
All
that's
right.
free
F
ship with a
R
P.
EESHIP as in
Peter.
peepees. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't say the other.
Let's see the PP word. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Steve, I think we have a Tiffany.
A what?
Tiffany!
Tiffany.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, so while you were seeing the Joker,
What were you doing?
I, Sally, went to see God Help Us.
Oh, please. You're oh so upset.
God
you
Help
got to
Us.
see Ed Asner.
Ed Asner, who many of
He's
you
got-
don't
oh
know.
my God, he's got some pink eye going on there. What-
Oh, look at that. There's Ed. That's Ed when he was a young 79. That's not Ed now. Actually, it might be. So Ed Asner, he's about 90 right now.
Yes, he is.
He's Santa.
He is Santa. So Ed, was he in
Elf.
Elf, right?
Right.
Oh, he was great in Elf. So this was at what horrible theater was this at? This was at I'm sorry.
Come on, Steve.
No,
You're-
this place is good. This was the place that dissed me for the Night of the Living Dead. I still have vendetta against them. Oh, are we getting a call? This is 3.
So hit 3, the number 3 twice.
Number 3 twice, Steve. Hey, welcome to the Steve Square Show. Who's
Hi, Steve Squared. I haven't met you guys yet, but this is Gina. I do your sales and marketing.
Hey, Gina!
Thanks, Tina. She's
Oh, wait, did I say Gina or Tina?
Gina, she's saving the day because apparently I must have forgot to say something.
Did we forget to, what did we do wrong?
Uh-oh, we said it.
Thank you, Gina.
I was up till 3 a.m. doing this site, and that's why you didn't see yours up there
I'm
last night.
I
Just
know.
a
You know
little
what?
while
I didn't see the
promote.
cup there. So I looked at it and said, oh, I guess we're not on there. Okay, well.
That's all right.
No, but I can't do a T-shirt. I need better artwork. I won't do a T-shirt.
I'll-
That's why
Thank you,
got me out of
Gina.
mine.
I think that's a great idea. We'll work on some artwork.
I'll start drawing it tonight.
And completely ignore that countdown. I'm trying to take it off of that. I don't know why. It's
I
not
like
off
the
there yet.
I like high pressuring people.
I think a high
Let's keep-
pressure works.
Yeah, keep the countdown.
It works, Gina.
Thank you,
does.
Gina. That's really sweet of you. I love it, and I'm gonna really I got people I'm gonna get it for the holidays.
Beautiful.
Now I don't have to shop.
Okay, well, I wanted to meet you. Say hi.
Aw,
Sorry, I did
Gina,
it at
thank
3
you
a.m.
so
and you went
much.
to bed
You're
all-
doing
you
some
went to bed all
wonderful-
annoyed.
You're doing really
Feeling that
wonderful
love.
things, though. No, we
Thank
appreciate
you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Right. Enjoy the show, guys.
All right.
Sally,
Thank
awesome
you.
job. Love
Thank
ya.
you. I love positive reinforcement.
I know. It's so
Yes.
good.
I got scared. I thought we did something wrong. I was because that's usually when I do something wrong. All right, so that's a positive call. You're off. It disconnected.
So far, all the calls have been positive.
I love it. All four.
All four.
So, yeah, I think we're off.
Wait, did I say Gina or Tina? Gina.
No, we're not off.
That's someone's phone.
What did we do wrong?
Someone's phone's on.
I think is it yours or mine? Are we off here?
It's not my phone.
All right, it's off.
I'm not on.
We're getting feedback. It's like when you call in and they're like, "Shut your phone."
Oh yeah, maybe Gina had her phone.
Yeah,
on.
we got her off.
We just hung
So
up.
I went to go
Okay.
see at Studio Theater. I went to go see Ed Asner and God Help Us, and it was god awful. You like the way I did that?
Was there any good? I mean, this is Ed Asner. This guy's a legend.
No.
And Santa.
He was
It's Lou Grant.
he was the best part of it because they had two actors and they basically just yelled about their political views, and he was the mediator, God, if you will. And he's going, and he really just did that the whole show, and I sat there for it. Was the positive part was there was no intermission, so I had to go to the bathroom from the opening number.
Ed Asner was God.
Yeah, and the average age of the people were probably, they're
78 or something.
I would say even higher.
How old is he now?
He's
90.
90.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was on stage and he was great. The average age probably was close to that too. And I had to my left I had a woman with an oxygen tank. So I couldn't all I heard was
So
and then to my right was a man that he had I don't know if he had something on his foot where he needed to put it. It was he had like a hoof. I'm not really sure what was going on there. So I couldn't go to my left or my right to go to the bathroom because I was trapped. So I was worried. I was seriously worried if there was a fire.
So I see here, Ed's been touring with the show,
Sure.
but all the actors here are local. These are all
Well, I think,
members of the company.
I
it
think
looks
there
like.
is no. It's not necessary for the other two to tour. They were, they're local people. I mean, the show is. He must tour around. I think he's going to somewhere else after this. I don't know. I think he's going to Babylon with this show. No, I don't know. He's traveling around Long Island with this horrible show. But it was terrible. But he was good. And I think the people just wanted to see him. They just wanted to see him. He's at that point. We just want to see him sitting
Isn't
there.
it amazing that he outlived Mary Tyler Moore?
That's
Like if you think
sad.
about
And
like
Valerie
the
Harper.
staff,
And
yeah,
Valerie Harper too.
the cast,
And
and,
you think
I
about-
thought he'd go first.
And you think
know?
of
Did you?
Cloris Leachman, who is the oldest of between Mary and Rhoda. Cloris Leachman is older than Ed Asner. She's in her 90s.
And what about Betty White?
Betty White too? Is 97.
Totally forgot about Betty White.
I can't forget about. Oh, Betty's still performing,
I haven't seen her in a lot lately. I wonder if she's kind of
slowing down.
retired. It's slowing down.
think she's slowing at 100?
97?
Well, good for her.
She should rest. She needs her strength.
For what?
You're a hustler.
She's a hustler.
That's right.
Betty White is a hustler. That's what I would say. Betty
That's
White
what Judge
is.
Judy says.
I'm a hustler, baby. So, that was my weekend. So we got big game tonight. I'm excited. The Yanks are playing.
Yes, sir,
Got the
that's
playoff
right.
game.
This
So
could be it.
I hope
Can we
so.
Sweep. I hope.
So I watched one of the games with my mom and dad, and they're funny because there we go, back up. So my mom and dad are funny. My dad, when the game gets a little bit contentious and something's happening for the other team, he all of a sudden has to do something. I'm gonna go in the other room and get a cup of tea. I'll be right back. He can't handle when things get a little sketchy. And then my mom, what she does, which is funny, as soon as the ball's hit, she's like, "That's gone! It's a home run!" And then it's like foul. And I go, "Mom, they're killing me. They're absolutely
now his
killing me."
parents are also Met fans, also, right?
They are, but they're all good because they kind of definitely changed when they had their grandkids, because half is half is Yankee, half is Met. So they always wanted to be that all-in grandparents. So and then they became, they're truly fans of both. They don't do it as they're not eyewash, Steve. They're all in.
Now,
Sally, what are you? Are you a Yankee or Met?
Met.
I could see
Met,
that.
Met fan, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you have that Met look.
Yeah. My dad actually, he was a sergeant in New York City when back in the day, and he had the Shea Stadium beat.
Mm-hmm.
So
Really?
yeah, so
Well, there you go.
so it was really kind of nice. Like he would every once in a while, they'd bring us to games and stuff. It was fun.
nice, yeah. Back in the day, though, Steve, you were a crazy fan. Do you
Yes.
remember?
I mean, I'm still there.
And
we
had some crazy friends, and we had this one friend.
Are you
I
gonna
don't
tell
know-
this? All right, tell the story. Go ahead.
No, I'm telling one story, not
Okay,
telling the story.
that's
thing.
okay.
But we had this one friend. I don't know. I don't know if he was doing it just to irritate you or what, but he's sitting there, and he says, "I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a Yankee fan. All right. And so they're watching a game. Someone hits a home run, and he says, "That's good, right? We hit a home run, right? Is that good for us?" And
Yeah, he wasn't the really on the ball
and
with
stuff
that.
like this drives Steve up. a
Yes,
wall.
because these
Steve-
are important games, and
Because
you need to be
because-
around people that know what's going on.
don't
You don't want to
understand,
explain
at
things.
these games.
Yeah.
Steve is like chewing his nails.
Chewing.
I mean, he is just like, and you see beads of sweat off of his hair.
Beads.
And he's just like, and he's like rocking. and
I was
sometimes-
thinking of canceling the show tonight because
And he
I like to
gets-
go into pre-game meditation.
Sometimes he gets to the point where he goes, "Oh!" And he's just
Well, let's
like-
not get crazy.
Yeah,
Steve.
well,
But I will tell
it's
you
a side
this:
of you.
me and Steve, this was years ago. We went to Yankee Stadium when you used to be able to go buy the tickets when they went on sale for playoffs. And did we wait like all night or something, or
no,
in the morning?
We were up
went,
pretty early in the morning.
Yeah. We went. We still did we get tickets? We did. Oh, so we didn't. Or maybe another time we watched. We went to the stadium. We didn't have World Series tickets, so we went to the bar next door,
Okay.
and we were going to watch the game from there.
Sure. It's kind of like you're feeling like
So
you're there.
we're there. Because you always want to be on 161st Street late at night in the Bronx.
Of course.
That's you want to consume all of that.
So
Like
we're
if
at
you're a
Stan's.
tourist, that's where you want to be.
So
River
we're-
Avenue and 161st Street. Good luck.
So we're at Stan's.
So we're at Stan Musial, Stan's bar, and I don't know how we met this guy, but he sold us 2 tickets,
Oh, that's fantastic.
and they were real. We were
was
like, then he walked us in. He goes, "I'll walk you in."
He was depressed. Actually, he was depressed, drunk,
Why?
crying. Was he talking about his wife or something like that? There was a reason why he was a little messy.
It was something.
And you talked to him.
We were like chatting,
You were being very empathetic to him.
which is rare for me because I don't even know what that word means.
But he just
Because I
wanted
don't-
he wanted those tickets. That's
So,
why.
yeah, I did. I always have an ulterior, or is it an ulterior? The ulterior is what's in your car, right? The ulterior motor.
Yeah,
I have an ulterior motive,
you do.
not an ulterior motor.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
I get-
alternator.
I hate
yeah.
when that. No, you don't want that to go.
You don't want the alternator.
No, that's when things go. I always told you what to do, right, Sally? When things go wrong in your car and you hear noise, what do I say to do?
Turn the radio up.
Turn it up, baby.
It
That
sounds-
here
it sounds so
takes
much
care of all
better.
problems. I do that too. Like if something hurts on my body too. Like if you're like, "Oh, I got a toothache," you could just mask it.
Yeah.
Just do something, and then it's not there.
Yeah, well, depending on the car that you have, like I had an old Toyota Corolla, and it would actually just work. Like the car would just kind of work itself out.
It knows what to do. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I believe the car understands me.
You know what I was thinking? Did your parents ever see the documentary Last Play at Shea?
Yes, I have it.
No, I
I
don't.
have the DVD.
Do?
Because they would completely love it.
Yeah?
You should just
really
get
good.
it from as
what
a gift or
what
something.
is it on, or is it something you have to
It's
get?
about it's a
on
documentary. You can get it off of
DVD.
Amazon.
Amazon, right?
Alec Baldwin narrates it.
Okay.
But it's a story about Paul McCartney is in it, Billy Joel is
Oh,
in
wow.
it, and all about Shea Stadium and all of the old Met players. They would really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my brother's a Met fan. Maybe or my nephew. Maybe that's a good. But I already shopped already. I already went on the Teespring site and got 14 mugs for everybody. I'm not double shopping, Sally.
Maybe their anniversary.
Maybe that's an anniversary gift because everybody's getting the Steve Squared mug.
It's a Steve Squared Christmas.
It's a Steve Squared Christmas. I'll have to get a drop for that. So, Steve, we opened with, and Sally, we opened with the Stray Cats. And now, for those of you who might not know the Stray Cats, they were like a rockabilly band formed out of Massapequa.
From Massapequa.
Massapequa Park, I think, really close to. Was it Park or Massapequa anyway?
In the area.
In the area. And they had a little. Did you like the Stray Cats? Did you know of the Stray Cats?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thought they were great.
They had a couple of good songs. Stray Cat Strut, Rock This Town.
Yep.
Right? Black and orange stray cats sitting on a fence. Ooh. Anyway.
And that's them younger. That's when I knew them.
Yeah, right. So now, what are we looking at? Oh, look at that, Steve, Stray Cats.
There they are. I saw Brian Setzer one day. I was driving down.
That looks like Robert Downey Jr.
I was driving down Sunrise Highway.
You sure that's one of the Stray Cats?
I was driving down
Doesn't he look like Robert Downey Jr.?
He does.
I was driving down Sunrise Highway one day, and I see this pink Cadillac.
Of course.
And I looked, and it's Brian Setzer driving it. It was crazy.
Did you talk to him?
I did not. I was driving on Sunrise Highway.
I would have pulled into him.
He does other things now too, though. Like, doesn't
He's
he?
got a band.
He's got an orchestra.
He's got a swing
Yeah,
orchestra.
He's
yeah.
got that
band,
he's
swing.
doing really good with.
Apparently, it's really great.
Yep.
Oh, he's actually performing. He's touring. Actually, I didn't look it up.
They're getting back together. They're touring
But
together.
they are
Yeah.
getting back together, and that's what I was going to say. So the Stray Cats are getting back together. That's why we opened with their song. What song was that? That was Catfight. Over a Dog Like Me. That's a good song. I like that song. It had a little rockabilly
You think
feel.
that's written about you, baby?
Yeah, I would. That's my go-to song. I'm thinking of, if we don't get sued, of using that as our opener.
You just.
Because cats fight over a dog like me.
Yeah,
baby.
That's right.
And
That's
here's them
right.
older.
Here's them older? Oh, good God. I don't like when I see people older. Put them back when they're younger. Make them younger, Sally. Sally has got the power of God. Make them younger, Sal.
Look, they don't look that bad. I've seen
I've seen worse. I've
seen now pictures that are a lot worse than that.
That's better.
Like that one right there.
Stop with the
There
Steve's.
you go.
So anyway,
There you go.
that's good. So Steve, let's see how good you are and Sally, if you guys think you really are Stray Cat fans, because you know what time it is.
What
It's
time is it?
I'll tell you. Oh, that's right, Spy
right.
fans. This is a Goodson and Todman production, or whatever they're. I want you to see if you can name. Now we all know one of the Stray Cats. That's an easy one. Do you know the main guy that you just said, Brian Setzer?
Yeah, I know him, but I don't know the other guys.
So Steve will probably be able to answer
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
So Steve, do you know either of the two names of the other Stray Cats? Can you name one?
Slim Jim Phantom.
That's a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Hold on. Now, would you like to go for the double your money? You can go for the really big prize, or you could take home the Steve Squared mug, and you'd be set. Or do you want to go for the big prize and include the T-shirt that's not been made up yet because she needs better artwork? She said Steve's face cannot fit on a T-shirt, so she's that was Gina, our artwork girl, that called in. Go
To
ahead,
be
Steve.
really honest, I couldn't even identify the other Stray Cat.
But you'll know it actually when I say it because
Okay.
I did. That's Lee Rocker.
Rocker, okay, yeah.
I figured you would know as soon
Slim
as I
Jim
said it.
Phantom is so easy to
Yeah,
to
he was the
remember.
drummer, right?
Yeah, right?
I think he was the drummer.
Yeah.
Slim Jim Fenton. And Lee Rocker, Brian Setzer. You think Slim Jim Fenton was his real name?
Who knows?
I would have liked to have had a country name like that.
Look
like
up in the Nassau County yellow page, white pages, and see if there's a
Yeah.
Phantom.
Slim Steve.
living in Massapequa.
Slim Steve Pickens.
Is this the Phantom family?
Yeah, is Mr. Slim Jim Phantom there? So anyway, I did. So that was pretty good. You got a lot of them.
I got one, but it's all right. Yeah.
Well, there's only three. You were a
Yeah.
third there, but that was okay. So I did see. So I was excited about that. There's also a movie coming out that I think I do want to see, and maybe we could see it. And Sally, you're welcome to come and infiltrate our. Now, Sally, wait, where were you? I was looking in this book. I got the fall book. I get this fall fun book. The fun book. You see this? This is the fun book. This tells me how to have fun in the fall.
Newsday fun
If
fall
I-
book.
Okay.
If I didn't get this, I would
You're
would
not
just be
having
I would
fun- you're
just
not having any fun
I
with
would be
fall.
wandering
You
around
had
like
a very sad autumn without that book.
I would have a sad autumnal.
Indeed.
So now I know where to go to eat. I know where. Look at these guys are having fun. They have look at this, no shirts. It's a little cold for that, no?
It's a little cold. Yes.
I am a
indeed.
little bit depressed. You know, the weather is changing. I do love the summer and hate the winter.
True that.
But I mean, it's fall. So anyway, I was looking in here because it had festivals and fall things. And are you guys at White Post Farm? Where do you guys?
We are. We're at White Post Farm.
Because I didn't see you in here as fun. Why can't I find you guys having fun?
I make the kettle corn for the place, for the joint.
For White Post
Right.
Farm?
Yeah, I'm the kettle corn girl.
And now what does the rest of the Knock 'em Dead comedy cast do?
Well, Tony Walker is Farmer Willie. So he kind of stands and greets people, and he makes announcements all day long, and kids around with people. And if a child's lost, they usually, toss him his way, and things like that.
Comforts
What
the
is
children
adult
when they're lost.
novelty?
What happened?
I know. I was waiting for. I want to know what Judge Judy just said. It's-
Well, so what happened to? So what else is Eric in there? Does Eric?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, so it's just you two.
Yeah, but our kids do too. One son is he makes kettle corn with me. The other one checks people in, and
Oh, your
pay
son's a
tickets
part of
with
it
him.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such a family thing to do.
so there are people who protect Farmer Willie because he needs an entourage because he's got a fan base.
Who does?
Farmer Willie,
Oh,
I would think.
Speak.
go ahead, speak. No,
No,
All right.
not now. Thank you.
She's a loud voice today.
Oh, she
so.
is.
Yeah, definitely. For those of you out there, definitely go take a ride down to White Post Farm, get some kettle corn. And I think we asked this, or I asked somebody this. What is kettle corn exactly? Is that different from popcorn?
Yeah, it's made. You wouldn't eat it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I only drink Celsius.
you would not eat it.
Is it sweeter,
It is.
crunchier,
It's tasty.
saltier?
It's
sweet and
made
salty.
in this kettle, like this big black kettle,
Well, that
Big
would make
black
sense.
kettle.
and then I add the corn kernels.
Sure you do.
Then first I add corn oil.
Ew.
Yeah, so you're already mad. And then
I'm out.
and then I put the corn kernels in, and then I add sugar, and then after it pops,
Steve's drooling right
I
now.
add salt. So it's that
Just have
like
one, Steve.
awful combination of sugar and salt that addicts the world.
Now, me and Steve were
Not
thinking
Steve, though.
no. Me and Steve were thinking of changing our name of the show from the Steve Squared to Sugar and Sweet. Do you think we should do that, or are we too? Then we'd have to change the mug.
I was thinking of peaches and cream.
I like that. Steve, let's do something like that. I think for the fall we'll change the name of the show to Peaches and Cream. Which
Exactly.
would you be? You could pick.
I don't know what's worse.
He's totally stymied.
He's so sad by the choice.
Come
I
on,
don't
Steve.
know- I don't know what's worse.
Speak.
Say something. Judge Judy's getting mad.
She is mad. Well, tough.
Quiet.
Make up your mind. Speak. Quiet. I can't deal with her anymore. My mom loves Judge Judy. Whenever I come in, do you watch Judge Judy?
My son, when he was like 13, was addicted to it. We were
I
really
do
worried
like,
for
every
him.
so often, she's on at 10 o'clock on TV 55. I like to watch it every so often.
She screams at everybody.
Oh, she's great.
If I went on Judge Judy
some
and she
of these
said and she
people
talked to me like that, that wouldn't happen.
Well, some of these people really do deserve to be talked to like that, though.
Yeah, but so Tony is. You ever hear of the Beth Page winners of the best of Long Island?
That's the Long
Yeah,
Island.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, so Tony's up for Long Island personality.
What is that? How did he?
And the winner goes to
And-
Farmer Willie.
Yeah, and
Hey.
Gov's Radio is up
And Gov's
also
Radio.
for radio station.
Now, how would the people vote? Like, who's voting on this? Is there a site they can go to?
Yeah, from October, November, and I think through December, you vote every day on it,
And yeah, you can vote once a day.
once a day.
Now, who are we voting? Now, what are we voting for? Either Tony is best personality.
Mm-hmm.
What other votes can we do? Just is Gov's Radio?
So you get Zippo. Nada.
Gov's Radio is on
Under what category is that?
under Arts and Entertainment.
Arts and entertainment.
Oh.
Now you see, back at the radio station known as WHPC from Nassau Community College, the voice of Nassau Community.
Well, you two are just dropping. This show is
They're
just a
having a
vehicle
whole-
for you, Sally, and
they're
your white
having-
post kettle corn,
they're
and
having-
Steve's radio crap show.
They're having a whole big to-do,
Are you
telling
guys
people
listed?
yes, we are for radio station to vote for best radio station. Not that I want you to do that. You do what you feel is best.
What's the name of it?
WHPC 90.3. Best radio station.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you boo all you want. I've had
Here's their opening song.
Head ass gang, head ass gang, head ass gang, head ass gang, head ass gang,
Gang,
on that head ass.
yes, gang.
That's right.
I drive that when I'm when I'm driving down Merrick Road to the bagel place.
Are we going back to the hip hop room? Oh, I'm not supposed to
I usually pimp to that song when I'm getting a cinnamon raisin lightly toasted.
Back to the hip hop room. Those are the
You
good
know how I
ones.
roll.
Cinnamon raisin.
Cinnamon raisin
Hip
days.
hop room.
It's the-
Things you never do anymore. No, never did at all.
Can't even picture you eating a bagel. You're a bagel eater?
No.
Is it like your one?
That was
Why
back
on
in
a
the day.
bicycle? When you place it, just
was
back in
very
the day.
innocent. You had a nice toasted bagel, just a little butter. It really wasn't anything gratuitous. But all of a sudden, he felt that it was.
I felt it was gratuitous.
And he just wholly, went Puritan.
Well, I would.
Yeah, some people I'm kind of like that. Like I have to do all or nothing. Like I can't cheat for like an hour.
We have a phone
We have
call.
another phone call.
Nice.
Interrupting our show. Go ahead, Steve. Put it up.
Hello, you are on Govs Radio.
Well, actually, the Steve Squared show.
Hello, how are you guys doing today?
We're good. We're always trying to see if we can identify the voice. Who is this?
Can I guess who this is?
It's Dennis.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
Who's
guys.
Dennis?
Dennis is a
Okay.
fan of Govs Radio.
Oh, hey, what's going on,
Dennis.
Dennis? Welcome aboard,
How's it
buddy.
going, guys?
Do you listen to us?
Yes, I listen to every single Ghost Radio every single day we guys are on.
Oh, man, thanks.
That's awesome.
Great to have you. What's on your mind today?
Nothing much. Just can't wait to get married in a couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Let me try to help you out here.
Be nice, Steve. Come
No,
on.
let me. Is this? Are you sure about this? Have you looked at every avenue? You're good.
Oh yes, I'm ready for it.
That cough scared me a little bit.
Yeah,
there,
you
Dennis.
paused. You know,
I know, that's-
there's something there. If you
Uh-oh.
needed to cough, are you sure? So, what's your fiance's name?
Dorian T. Murphy.
Dorian?
Dorian. Now, I don't know if you guys have yet gotten a chance, maybe to pick a. Have you picked a wedding song yet?
No, not yet.
I have one for you.
What is it?
Here we go.
It's coming up.
Head ass gang, head ass gang.
Sorry, that was the wrong one. But
We can't take him anywhere.
so you must be getting married around Christmas time.
No, we're getting married in the next 2 weeks.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
wow, that's fast.
that is incredible. Are you nervous? You must be nervous.
No, not really. No, not really.
Oh my God, I don't know if I could do that. I'm nervous right now just because you said that. Now you know what the perfect. I don't know if you guys have done a. What do they call that at the table, Sally? When you have the gift for every table?
Favors. Wedding favors?
Wedding favors.
Wedding favors. But you've called at the perfect time because the Steve Squared Show mug would be a lovely
wow, look
gift.
at that.
I don't know if you're watching, but it's put up right now. That's something every wedding guest should go home with. Is the Steve
Yeah,
Squared
it's
Show
a
mug?
What a
love to
good
have that
reason to
mug.
drink.
Yeah,
At
and
a
I think we
wedding.
could
At a
actually
wine.
get you a group discount. Maybe I don't know. I'm just saying that. Actually, yeah. What was that code, Sally?
Free shit.
For free ship. Sally's
ship.
Sally's
Yeah,
rapping now in the corner.
free
For
ship.
free ship. Free ship. Well, hey, Dennis, good luck. All right, buddy.
Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome.
Dennis,
I'd like to
Thanks,
give
Dennis.
a shout out to all my Cubs radio.
Oh man,
You guys
thanks.
are awesome.
absolutely.
Thank you, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. Call
Thank
in
you.
again.
Absolutely. Please
Oh,
do.
we will definitely. You know me. I love my Cubs radio, guys. You guys are awesome. Every single Cubs radio, you guys are really good. I love you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks
Love you
so
too,
much,
Dennis.
We
Later,
appreciate
bud.
you. We'll see you later.
All right, see you guys later. Be good. All right, be safe.
For sure. Peace.
Nice.
Peace.
You're good.
There you go.
I
was
like
cool.
that. That was nice. We're getting calls now. This is amazing. It's almost like a show.
This is a show.
Is it though? Let me read the paper. Got nothing to do for a couple of
What
minutes.
else? Well-
Steve, keep the show going. I'm going to
well-
read the paper.
I mean,
Wait, there was something. I wanted to read Sally likes when I do the horoscope bit. Do
Let's
you?
do the
I don't know, maybe.
horoscopes.
Sally, what's your horoscope? What's your sign?
Taurus.
The bull. Moo. Oh, that's not. Is that what it?
that's a cow.
All right. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Thank you. I can't really. I don't have my glasses, but let's see.
Just make it up.
I'll make it up.
Can I read that?
You have wonderful. You should get a Steve Squared Show mug this week.
Oh, thanks for telling me. Now I know what to do.
There's only 2 left, and you only have an hour to go. In the week ahead, group outings to shop or accomplish other things may cause you to get sidetracked and frustrated.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything this month.
If you want or need to get things done quickly, do it alone. Like Steve did when he went without me to see the Joker.
Well, is that like your thing to do? Because you work at Starbucks, so like most people, if they were like really stressed out, they'll go to a Starbucks to relax. But you can't do that, so you have to go to
I
a
do
movie.
go to, I just don't
He can't go to where he is because that's where he is.
Don't go to my Starbucks.
You go to another one.
I'll go to another one, but not my Starbucks. But yeah, you know what? I don't go as much as I used to.
Right.
You're right. It's just that
It's not your relaxation time anymore.
it was nice to be in a nice, comfy chair in the dark watching a movie. Just not
And the
think of
chairs are
anything.
so comfortable these
really
days.
What theater did you go to?
The AMC in Levittown.
Oh, that's your go-to.
Yeah, well, I have the AMC thing.
Oh, that's right. You have the card. They're right down the block.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's our sponsor, right?
That's our sponsor, Levittown Movie Theaters, or down the block.
They
The whole block is our
If you
sponsor.
go there, they have
Jenny on the
Celsius on
block.
tap.
Oh, I love that. Don't touch my Celsius. What's your sign, Steve?
I am a Scorpio. Actually, a month from this day will be my birthday.
I'm Scorpio rising, so.
Is that something? You know, I heard they're adding extra horoscopes.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're gonna. They discovered a new planet or something, so there's gonna be 5 more.
Oh, all right.
I just made that up.
Okay.
So what are you?
Scorpio.
I don't know. Is that a moo? What is a Scorpio? What sound does that
What's
make?
a Scorpio? I don't know. Well,
It's a scorpion.
Like a spider?
A scorpion.
I don't. Okay.
Scorpion
You could
is-
say it 5 more times. Still don't know what that is. You keep
It's like
going.
saying, what's a horse? It's a horse.
It's a horse. You just know it's a horse. Okay, so Scorpio. You may be filled with romantic notions in the week ahead, but your busy schedule or frequent interruptions might not allow you to chance to snuggle up with a loving partner. Well, there you go. Give it time. This too shall pass.
Okay. Well, that
Hogwash.
That felt good.
What about yours?
I don't believe in voodoo.
Well, let's go look at it.
No,
no, no, no.
We have to sit here reading everyone else's
That's no.
BS. Let's read your BS.
I don't because I equate that with fortune cookies at a Chinese restaurant.
Read
I don't read those either.
Pisces. What does Pisces
Ah,
I'm
Are
say?
you
not
a
Pisces. I'm an
Pisces?
Aries.
Okay, let's read Aries then. Now we know.
I know what Aries is. It's a cool guy.
Someone who refuses to be a part of the
Nonsense.
what they're doing. Yeah.
I'm not a part of the mainstream. This movie at the Hampton. There's a Hamptons Film Festival. Did you know about
Yes,
this?
there is.
And they're showing The Irishman. So
Really?
the-
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, maybe we
That's
should
November,
go
right?
to this. I don't
No.
have the date in front of me, but Pacino's in it. De Niro's in it. The
Joe
same,
Pesci,
of
out
course,
of retirement.
the
He
same
doesn't-
cast of characters. And you know how long this movie is? It's 3 hours.
Yes.
So bring a book.
I'm
I'm done with them making these movies.
Another thing.
Just the way I'm done with the
Not
comic
only is that going to be
movies.
at the film festival, they have taken a Broadway house, the Belasco Theater,
Yeah.
for the whole month of November. They're showing it at the Belasco Theater.
Oh wow.
8 showings a week,
8 shows a week.
like doing the whole like Broadway thing, like every night. when
Right,
you got the
and 2 matinees. Or right.
But it's a movie. It's
They're also showing, which I kind of wanted to see, Ford and Ferrari, the story with Matt Damon.
Yes.
That looks good, right?
Yeah,
we
it
wanted to
does
see
look
that
good.
when we
I
saw the
do.
trailers.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's the story of the Ford and Ferrari. I'm gonna wait till the other movie comes out, Toyota and Kia. Boy, that Saturday Night Live was awful this week.
I got some news for you.
Don't even tell me. Don't
I
argue.
like the opening.
Oh, it was with Matthew Broderick.
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
it's so
I
painful to
haven't watched
watch.
I thought it was funny.
It wasn't.
I didn't see it. It was
Thank
good
you.
though.
I thought it was. I thought the opening was funny, and I thought the monologue was good too.
I didn't. I just saw the cold open.
The girl who from Fleabag. Have you seen Fleabag? It's really good.
I have not seen. Who's in
Yes.
that? Who's the actress?
It's a British show. I forgot her name.
Netflix?
It's on
Helen Mirren?
No, you don't know her, but she
And you do.
she's really good. I forgot her name. It's 3 names. Phoebe something or other. I don't know. You could look it up.
Lisa Market Smith? That was our caller from Portland, Oregon.
Don't forget Lisa.
So, Sally, you weren't a part of this, but last week, at this day, me and Steve took a CPR class together.
Yes, we did.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you didn't open that up?
No, so I am waiting. I waited for this show because I want to see if Steve has studied or retained any of that information so he can actually save a life. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Let's see what it's time to do. Sure. Here we go. We're going to play Can You Save a Life? That ends abruptly. I don't like the way that blurb ends.
It's like how life is.
It ends abruptly.
Yes, it does.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks
But
for bringing the
but
show
if
down.
If I'm around, it's not going to happen because I'm ready.
This is going to be painful.
I hope.
Okay. First, it says congratulations, because me and Steve both passed our
We
CPR
did.
training. All right, let's see. National Safety Council, CPR and AED. So this is an educational show, too, Sally. You didn't know that. We like to educate
No, I
here.
did. I learned a lot.
Okay. Really? I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I learned?
National Safety.
That I need to go solo. I need to get a show that goes just Steve.
NationalSafetyCouncil.com.
Stop looking up the answers.
Hold on, I gotta get there.
What? No, Steve. Steve, no.
Okay, let's go.
All right. I'm looking what page. Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask you just a general question. Okay. You notice somebody, you come in, you see Sally sprawled out on the floor.
Oh, good.
You don't know what happened to her. What's the first thing you do?
I clear the area around me.
No. First thing you do is you get yourself a Celsius to calm down. You don't want to get upset. You like to take maybe a sedative.
I give her a shake. I said, Sally, you there?
You mean like a smoothie? Oh, you mean like you shake her? Oh, thought he gave her a
See,
smoothie. That's not going
I
to work if
can't
she's vomiting
win.
profusely.
Why? I should just give stupid answers at this point.
No, go ahead. Come on.
I shake her. Sally, are you all right?
Well,
Sally,
the first thing you do is call 911.
like I
Really?
said,
Before that?
I'm going to call
Yeah.
911.
You want to call 911 first, especially noticing that there's something up. Like we come in, you're not just taking a nap.
Oh, Steve, this brings back memories. Look it up here.
Oh, this is great. That's Steve. Remember, because I wasn't getting the air in the dummy. The ribs weren't inflating because the air mask was closed. So, how many breaths? This is important.
Breasts?
Not breaths. Breath.
2.
Well, usually.
Oh, okay.
The ones I like to date. Breaths. How many breaths per do you give to the victim?
That would be 2.
Now, how many compressions, chest compressions this is? How many chest compressions?
Upon the chest.
Right. How many?
That would be 30.
30 chest compressions, 2 breaths.
Correct.
You'd be right. Woo. Now, are you doing this to someone? Like, say Sally's just here and she's saying hi. Do you run over to her and start pressing on her chest, or do you make sure she's unconscious
Well,
first?
first thing, I make sure Tony's not around. No,
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's a problem right there.
I'm good.
Now, they also talk about if you're applying the AED.
What?
The AED, which is a defibrillator.
The defibrillator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We probably don't have one here at the comedy club.
No.
Nothing funny about
I
that.
have a broken vacuum back here.
That could work. Actually, what you should do, they say, if you don't have an AED, is hook the victim up to your car battery and start the engine and hope that works.
Actually, the instructor did mention that. It's not like MacGyver. Don't ever do
He said,
that.
try not to put the cables on your, I think it's the red on the left nipple and the black on the other one. Ready, Steve? Start her up. Head is, gang. Head is. You okay? You've been coughing a lot lately.
Yeah, it's-
You get me
Steve,
sick.
are you okay? Are you okay?
Steve, are you okay?
Here we go.
I just saved Steve's life. I also know the Heimlich. Why is my headphones on? I also know the Heimlich maneuver. Now, the Heimlich, let me demonstrate here. Hold on. So, watch this, Sally. So, what you do here is you get behind the victim and you give an upward thrust. And then the kettle corn that's stuck in Steve's gullet.
The kernel.
The kernels of kettle corn that he's consumed during the movie.
Tell me
Because
that one little kernel will just kill you. Turn up.
Sorry, I think I hit
We need
something.
to put Sally up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sal. I think I hit you. Go ahead, Sal.
Do they ever, with things like kettle corn or popcorn, do they ever suggest doing the finger sweep out of the throat anymore, or do they say that's not good to do anymore?
Oh, we're getting a call.
Nice.
Hopefully this is. Yeah, they do. They don't want you to do that, but you can do a
I don't
sweep.
think kettle corn you can Heimlich maneuver out. Like, I feel like kids die of popcorn like all the freaking
Oh
time.
my god.
Every time I like give out a bag, I'm like worried for the 18-month-old that wants to have one.
Hello, you're on the Steve Squared Show. Who's this?
Do you have a volume up?
Oh, probably not. Sorry. You're on the Steve Squared Show.
Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Tyson.
Who's this?
This is Tyson.
Passon. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Southern Tennessee. How y'all doing again?
Hey, did you call last show?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm still listening in, waiting for your show to start, and then I finally got it on the way home from work.
Oh
and,
man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good down here.
How's
I love it.
How's the weather down there?
It's a little warm today, but that's all right.
Oh my, I'm jealous because up here in the north, today's not bad, but it's gonna get cold soon. I hope not.
It's starting to.
Well, I heard y'all talking about some mugs, so why don't you tell me a little bit about them mugs?
Oh my God, you are the right person to talk to. If you like the Steve Squared Show, you're gonna love the Steve Squared mug. You go on.
right.
We have a site you can go
gem.
on, and if you go on, I think Sally, if they go on Gov's Radio, they can get taken to the Teespring site, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So if you just go on the normal Gov's Radio like you've been doing to hear our show, you'll see the site, and you can see all the show's merch. You can see there's Tea Time with Teresa. There's Knock 'em Dead Comedy, Limo Talk, Wirt. You get all the shows.
The Word Show.
You
Is
get
there a link there on Facebook that I can go ahead and click on?
You know what? I'll actually I'll write it into the show so you could look it up afterwards.
Teespring.com.
yeah. Sally's gonna put it up there for you.
That's perfect, so I can tell all my coworkers they can go ahead and buy their mugs.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a great holiday gift,
Everybody
especially around
knows.
the office.
That's right. Everyone down at the factory is going to love having a little coffee out the mugs y'all got.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, actually, Gina already wrote it up there.
Oh, she did. Oh, good.
So it's
fantastic.
Teespring, Teespring.com, and type in the word Gov's Radio, and all of the paraphernalia will pop right up.
Everything will pop up. You go shopping in there. You put in free ship, and you get yourself a discount too.
That's great. I love
That's
it.
the promo code.
Yeah, if you go on that site, it'll tell you everything. We put all the info there for you, buddy.
Save money and get
That's
a mug.
perfect. I was tuning in. I just wanted to ask that question, so thank you very much.
Hey, man, thanks so much for
Thank
calling.
you so much.
Take care down there, all right?
got it.
Tell everybody I said
You guys,
hey.
guys,
You got
will
it.
do. You keep up the good work, all right?
Thanks, buddy.
We have Patrick Sherrard watching. He said, "Ha, funny stuff."
Hey, Patrick. Well, you remember who Patrick is? You know,
Of
he was
course
our
we know
guest.
Patrick.
Remember when I had Patrick and Michael?
Yeah, you know what? He was really funny.
They were really
I
good.
really
He-
liked
Now,
him.
I'm talking about funny man.
He
Patrick is a funny
Patrick
man.
is a funny man. I cast him in my project that I'm doing, and he was really. Not only was he good behind the camera, he was great in front of it. If you're listening, love you guys. They really did an awesome job, and he's really funny. He does a lot of great creative work. They have the. I'm gonna get this wrong. Let me look on my phone real quick. I don't want. This is gonna be embarrassing if I get this wrong.
Unless Patrick pops in and
No.
won't tell you.
I will get this right because they have a really good. I'm going to give them a shout out to their website because they do that. Now Michael sent it to me, and it was really good. Oh, here it is. They did this Mario and Luigi episode, The Adventures of Mr. Cool and Misfortunate
That's
Me.
right, yes.
So it's The Adventures of Mr. Cool and Misfortunate Me, and they have a Mario and Luigi episode. Looks very funny. You see that, Steve? They're dressed up as Mario and Luigi, so that should be a good. I'm going to take a look at that tonight. That's going to be really funny. So
they are very funny.
they're really good.
Yeah,
But so I saved Steve's life, which I think should get put us over the top in ratings.
Say thank you, Steve.
Say thank you, Steve. Now you know
He's got a concussion.
you don't, I actually broke all his ribs and gave him a concussion, and you don't want this to happen because you know what would happen? You'd be standing in front of what's her face?
Judge Judy.
You don't want to stand in Judge Judy because this is what she would say to you.
I had huge boobs when I was 11.
Oh,
I
wait,
used
that's
to
not
cry
right.
all
That's
the
not
time.
Judge
"Oh,
Judy.
That's
please
not
don't
Judge
grow."
Judy. That's not right. Let me get. So Steve would try to sue me in front of small claims court, but he would end up.
So you get Zippo, nada.
That's what he would get. Zippo! Nah, I love the way she yells at people and she just, get out of here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I would hate her as a mother.
Oh my
I
God.
could. Do you think she'd be like that all the time?
Yes.
All the time. All the time.
Yes.
I've heard enough of this. You're going to school.
I saw her one time in person in California. Very short, little lady.
No way. She's not me short.
She could be
Really?
about your size. Yeah.
Wow, I'm like a dwarf. She's really that tiny? Like I'm
Yeah.
like 5 foot on a good day.
Yeah. No, she's.
Well, how would you couldn't even tell? She's behind a bench with a robe. She wears a robe.
Well, I didn't see her behind
She
a bench.
seems
She
so
was walking-
commanding, like she's
she was walking
6 feet tall.
Walking into a studio, so I.
Not only are you not a very nice person, you're also a slob.
After I said nice things about you, off with you.
She's
I'm done with her.
I'm done with her too.
Done with her.
So, hey Steve, you know what I don't know where this is. This is at the Patchogue Theater. I think they're doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Obviously, we're in the month of Halloween,
It is that time of year.
and they're having one of the original cast members in it. Guess which one?
Let me
Sorry
take
to
a-
interrupt you. She's 5'1". She's really little.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
That's a fact that's a little fun fact from
Let
the
me
Steve
think,
Squared
yes.
Show.
Where's this going to be? In Patchogue?
Patchogue Theater.
I'll say Barry Bostwick.
Man, you're so good. Yeah, I'm done. Oh,
I took a guess. That was a wild guess. Because I
Well,
couldn't imagine.
he always. I
couldn't
can't play these
imagine-
games with Steve.
I couldn't imagine Susan Sarandon doing that.
No. When's she gonna come to Long Island? Come on.
I mean, Barry Bostwick a few years ago, who was in did a lot of good stuff, was in Spin City.
Wasn't he Greg in the Brady Bunch?
No, he played the mayor in Spin City.
Who
There you
played
go.
Greg in the Brady Bunch? Wasn't that Barry Bostwick?
Christopher Barnes.
Barry something.
Yeah, I thought it
Christopher
was-
Barnes.
Barry
Oh,
Williams.
Oh, Barry Williams.
Oh.
I thought you were
I'm
talking
so
about the movie.
embarrassed. I know that.
I saw you talking
Wow,
about the
Sally,
movie.
I wouldn't have jumped in on that.
I should have just kept that tidbit to myself.
That's something you don't want to.
By the way, did you see the...
Sally actually just Googled that.
That's
She didn't
what
know.
we should have talked about, the HGTV show. They're renovating the Brady house.
Speaking of that,
Oh, yeah.
I just Sally, this is going to be. You guys are looking at someone that's on the cusp of famous, and I'm not talking about the pilot that I'm pitching, which still hasn't taken off yet, which I'm a little discouraged about, but I stay positive. You know my show Dumbbells.
Yes.
Also, I'm working on the Jack LaLanne book, which where's my? Oh yeah, my friends gave me some research on that. They're telling me to. This is Beefcake, which they say Jack LaLanne is a part of. I hope they understand who Jack LaLanne is. Anyway, I'm going to be in a
Jim's very
webisode.
busy.
I'm going to be in a webisode.
Oh, really? What's that?
Yeah, it's like a door cam webisode. So this guy does this series of webisodes, Jim Azara, and they're little skits where you have the vantage point. It's shot from the door cam, and the people are coming up to the door, and there's different scenes. So I'm in one of the episodes.
That's going to be good.
It's going to be terrific. If I'm in it, I don't even know I haven't seen the script yet, but it's going to be amazing.
There he is.
I think it's.
That's when he's about 110 there.
Look at that. Look at those arms.
That is
He would
amazing.
destroy you, and he's not even alive anymore.
He destroy you.
That's true. I think we should close out the show since it is a Holy Week. It's Yom Kippur.
Okay.
Now, do you get off from school for that? I think you do. Your kids do.
On what is it?
Wednesday,
They are off. Yes.
little Yom Kippur. I used to love that as a kid. I didn't any holiday off. I was all in. So you know what Yom Kippur is, don't you, Steve?
It's the Day of Atonement.
It's the Day of Atonement. Meaning, I think you should, on the Steve Squared Show, atone for your sins.
What sins was that?
We don't have enough time. It would have to be a 9-hour show for you to just relay your sins to the world. But pick one of your favorites and tell the world what you're sorry about. Tell them! Before God wraths down on you. I don't like to get political or religious on the show.
7:29.
You got it is not. It is 7:29. All right, we'll hold that for until next time on the Steve Squared Show. We don't have really many sins anyway, except for that we're overpricing mugs on our website. That's a group sin.
Yeah.
Teespring.com.
Teespring.com, Steve Squared Show on Instagram,
ship.
YouTube, free ship. Sally, always a pleasure. Thank you for your help today.
Oh, you're
with the
welcome.
great images, the great, all your great works. Steve, whatever.
Thank you.
And all of you out there, please continue to consume all of govsradio.com shows. We love having you as listeners. Thank you to all our callers today. And check us out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Steve Squared, govsradio.com. Steve, do you have that? Can you play us out for something? Maybe play it out. I'll take a second. Don't rush.
So we're almost
Yeah,
over.
we have 30 seconds to play it out.
From there.
See if you can get it out, or else I'll have to play Head House Gang again.
Yeah, I'm fine. You can go a few minutes over. I don't care.
Okay, we just have a second. We'll just play this out with that, because I thought they should get a little more airtime for that song. I kind of liked it. And I think you should play us out with that. And I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get home, watch the game. I'm very excited about that.
Cardinals won today.
I know.
So there's going to be a game 5.
There's going to be a game 5. You got that up?
Because I don't want to see those stupid Braves in there.
Well, that's true. Nobody likes a bird. So, once again, thank you to the Stray Cats for their Mean Cat. What is this song?
That's
Cat Fight.
Cat fight over a dog.
Over a dog like me.
That's right.
Once again, thank you for enjoying the Steve Squared Show. We'll see you again soon.
We love you, Ed Asner. You're the best.
You're the best.